SpaceX's Falcon Heavy megarocket is finally blasted off from the launchpad at Cape Canaveral, carrying Elon Musk's cherry red Tesla Roadster on a journey to Mars. After pushing back the launch time twice today due to wind speeds, the massive rocket launched at 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time, just before the launch window was set to close. "You've heard the call-out vehicle is supersonic," the announcer said, as the rocket soared through the sky to massive cheers from the crowd below. Just over 3 minutes into the launch, the side boosters successfully detached from the rocket, marking a major milestone in the test flight. In another incredible accomplishment, the Falcon Heavy side boosters touched smoothly back down to Earth on two separate landing pads about 8 minutes in. "The Falcons have landed," the announcer said, as onlookers cheered and whooped wildly in the background. For now, it remains unclear what has happened with the center core, as the cameras tracking its journey have cut out. But the firm is expecting it to touch back down to Earth as well. Meanwhile, the second stage is continuing its trajectory towards Mars, the SpaceX team said. "It was an outstanding test flight of the Falcon Heavy. Everything that you could want in a test flight we got here," the team said. A view inside the Roadster showed one last look at the dummy, dubbed Starman, behind the wheel on its journey to Mars. Displayed on the dashboard display, the firm has written, "Do not panic." And, as promised, David Bowie's 1969 hit could be heard playing in the background. If all goes according to plan, the rocket will carry Elon Musk's 2008 cherry red Tesla Roadster, blasting David Bowie's hit Space Oddity to an Earth-Mars orbit around the Sun. After years of setbacks, the massive rocket, capable of achieving a thrust equivalent to more than 18 Boeing 747 jetliners, could finally take its maiden flight today, carrying Elon Musk's sports car. According to Musk, it will take roughly 6 months for the car to complete the more than 200 million-mile journey to reach the red planet. And it's expected to remain in orbit for about 1 billion years. Ahead of the launch today, Musk released a stunning animation revealing how the plan would work. The billionaire SpaceX CEO said the firm's Falcon Heavy spacecraft will carry his Roadster on a billion-year journey through space if it doesn't explode into tiny pieces. A video posted to Musk's Instagram account shows how the huge rocket will lift off from Florida in its first-ever test flight today. The craft's 3 reusable cores will separate from the main module, containing Musk's car, after launch and return to Earth, the animation shows. Once beyond Earth's orbit, the main module will break apart, leaving the Roadster and its passenger, a mannequin Musk has named Starman, to travel alone on a 250 million-mile (400 kilometers) journey into deep space. Musk assured spectators that cameras on the vehicle will provide epic views as it travels to Mars. Most new rockets carry concrete or steel blocks on test flights to simulate the weight of a real payload, but Musk, who is also CEO of Tesla, has previously said that this method is extremely boring, adding that SpaceX decided to send Musk's car as it was something unusual, something that made us feel. In yesterday's Instagram post, Musk wrote, "Falcon Heavy launches to Mars orbit tomorrow. If it doesn't explode into tiny pieces, it will carry Starman and Roadster over 400 million kilometers from Earth at 11 kilometers sec on a billion-year journey through deep space." Musk has also said David Bowie's 1969 hit Space Oddity would play in the vehicle during the launch. SpaceX has spent weeks preparing for the first test launch of its Falcon Heavy, which aims to become the world's most powerful rocket in operation, with the capacity to one day take payloads to the Moon or Mars. It has been hailed by industry experts as a game-changer because of its potential to propel the California-based company to the very forefront of the modern-day space race.